ever since WWDC, I've been getting some messages and emails about people asking how they can upgrade their current iPhone to iOS 14 to take advantage of all the awesome widgets that Apple kind of debuted in that presentation. And I don't think you should do it. I really don't. And there's a couple of reasons why, 5 to be exact, and I'm going to give you in this video. So let's get started. So currently iOS 14 is in beta, and beta means it's like the development version of iOS 14 that's currently available. So you can technically still install it into your iPhone. You would just need a developer's account, and you can get that from Apple. Once you get that developer's account, you can install that profile into your phone and be running iOS 14 in the matter of a couple of hours. I don't think you should do it though, because this development profile is really not meant for production phones. And that takes me to the first reason why you probably shouldn't install iOS 14 into a device you use regularly, and it's because it's in beta format, and it's in beta format. And by beta format, I mean this is strictly for developers, people who are creating applications for iPhones, people who want to make their applications run better on iOS 14. This is not even a public beta yet that it rolls out to some of the customers that sign up for public beta to test their operating system out in the field. It's not even ready for that level of testing yet, so putting it on a production phone is just asking for trouble. And that brings us to our second reason, is it's probably going to be a really buggy experience. Imagine how iOS 13 was just extremely buggy when it was first released. You take that and you multiply that by 20, and that's your experience on iOS 14. If you install it into a phone that you use on a daily basis, you're probably going to have apps crashing all the time, having some issues with the built-in applications like your mail app, your texting app, or just receiving messages or phone calls in general. Everything's just kind of be running on a software that's not ready for prime time yet. So you're going to be having some really extraneous issues with it, and not a lot of fixes are going to be available because, again, this is still in a beta format. So you're going to be looking for answers that just aren't available as of yet. It's best to stick with the operating system you have currently. Widgets are going to become available pretty soon, right around the corner. It's not time to upgrade yet. And reason number 3 is you're probably going to lose access to apps and any kind of different accessories that you have linked to your iPhone. Keep in mind, these accessories run on an operating system that kind of communicates and talks to each other. Like, for instance, if you have an Apple Watch, your Apple Watch is going to be looking for an iOS that is stamped with 13 point whatever. It's going to see iOS 14 on your phone and not know what the heck that is, and not be compatible with iOS 14, and your watch is not going to work with your iPhone. Your Mac is not going to be able to talk properly with your iPhone. If you're in the Apple ecosystem, by installing iOS 14 into your iPhone, you're in effect disconnecting your iPhone from the Apple ecosystem, which makes no sense because the beauty of the Apple ecosystem is all your devices working in unison and talking to each other 100%. This is going to mess that up. The fourth reason is you could lose your data. Updating to a beta format of an operating system is basically going to put your data in jeopardy, because you're going to have a stamped iOS 14 information on all the data that you currently have. It makes it a little bit harder to roll back that information because you're in a more advanced operating system. Going back is always harder than going forward, so you could end up corrupting a lot of the information that's there and have to wait until iOS 14 is rolled out completely for you to kind of catch up. It just doesn't make sense, and it's going to end up giving you headaches that you really don't need. And the final reason is that there is a stable version of iOS 14 just around the corner. Apple's saying that the release date for iOS 14 is probably going to be sometime in the fall, so you're looking at the beta coming out anytime now, sometime soon. Once they finalize that beta and it goes into production, you're going to be able to download that into your iPhone and use it on a production iPhone without worrying about all these issues, even though I would still follow the rule of thumb of not upgrading your operating system immediately. Again, take iOS 13 as a precautionary tale. When that first came out, a lot of bugs, a lot of issues. People just had general problems with a lot of the applications and the way it worked in general. So give it a couple weeks, make sure it's a clean copy, install that in your phone, and you'll be good to go. Trust me guys, I know a lot of the iOS 14 features and widgets and cool things that they showed at WWDC is really going to change change the way you use your iPhone coming up in the next couple of years, but it's definitely well worth the wait to make sure they get it correct, make sure they get something stable and good that you can put on your iPhone and use without having to worry too much about it crashing, messing up your applications, not properly securing your data, and just not working in general. You don't need those headaches. You have a really expensive device and you want it to work as best as possible. Anyway, guys, I want you to tell me, what feature are you looking forward to the most in iOS 14? Go ahead and comment in the comment section down below this video. And while you're down there, if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that bell for notification with that like button so you don't miss when we release some cool, helpful content like this one. Until next time, guys, I'm going to leave some more information about iOS 14 over here. You can check that out, and this is something YouTube believes you'll enjoy watching. Guys, thank you so much for checking out the video, and as always, make sure to stay safe, and until next time, peace out.